Hi, I'm Annette Dovideit. I'm head of global investigation at Axel Springer, Insider's parent company. My reporter team and I have been working on a large investigation over the last 6 months. Our investigation started when we heard about a 13-year-old boy from Estonia in Europe. He had, at that time, founded a chat group, a right-wing extremist chat group, where the teenagers connected in order to share Nazi ideas, right-wing extremist ideas, and some of them actually started to plan attacks on Jewish and Muslim facilities. We wanted to find out more about what's behind that. How is it possible that teenagers plan to become terrorists? So we put together a group of reporters from Insider, Politico and Welt Group in Germany. We found out that there are chat groups with members from the US, from the UK, from Germany and other places in Europe, as well as Russia. And they connect online to exchange information on how do you build bombs, how do you buy weapons online, or how do you actually attempt terrorist attacks. There is a number of these chat groups and they all use the same sort of Nazi names. One of them calls themselves the Feuerkrieg-Division. There are others that are called Totenwaffengruppe or just Death Group, Todesgruppe. They all use the same symbols more or less. They use a skull mostly in the center of their logos, and some of them have placed weapons like rifles or guns beside that. When they pose online, these teenagers also wear masks that have skulls printed on them. We got tons of material, thousands of messages that they exchanged with each other. Our data experts wrote code to scan all of these messages, and through that we could eventually find out the identity of some of the members of these groups. The next step was to get in touch with them. We wanted to interview them. There was one head of one of the groups based in Germany, Brandenburg, we could actually get in touch with. We interviewed him through chats. And then at one point our reporters went to his hometown. They took the train, they drove there. It was a small town outside of Berlin. They went to the house where he lives with his family. They rang the doorbell and his mother opened the door.
Ich gebe Ihnen mal die Karten.
Wenn nicht, können Sie es immer noch wegschmeißen.
Genau, Sie können es wegwerfen. Nur damit alles hier weiß, wer hier war. Und vielleicht haben Sie ja auch irgendwann Interesse, vielleicht gibt es noch eine Entwicklung in dem Fall. Wir kennen so ein bisschen die gibt es die ganze Zeit. Wir kennen die interne Kommunikation so ein bisschen und wissen auch, was er über die Familie zu sagen hat, über den einen Teil der Familie und den anderen Teil der Familie. Und wenn Sie noch mal Interesse haben, dann können auch Sie sich gerne bei uns melden.
So our reporters were able to speak with her for a couple of minutes, and then she asked her son to come to the door. He came and he said, "No, I'm not going to talk to the reporters." And then the door closed. But after a couple of days, they got back in contact with the mother. They could interview her through a chat. And they also were able to meet with the brother and interview him. It was really interesting what he had to say about that. The reporters also went to a place in that town where this, at the time, 16-year-old boy experimented with bombs. At that site, one could still see the leftovers of the bombs that he, experimented with in order to, at some point, kill people. Now, if you want to learn more on our teenage terrorist investigation, check out the whole series online.